Welcome to Ringstead, and my word, are you lot in for a treat today, because behind me is Eden House and it is an absolute gem. Even the approach to this house is immaculate. It's very exciting, so let's get on with the main event. My word, does this house just smack you in the face with drama, with sophistication, with style? I cannot wait to have a look around this. This entrance hall is cavernous, very dramatic, but still very homely and very inviting, which is quite a tricky balance to strike, and they've hit it on the head. And what's also very clever is that it's open plan, so it draws you straight into this kitchen. And for the first time in a while, part of me thinks that the phrase state of the art might not do this one justice. Just look at it. Now, of course, there's everything you'd want to see from a contemporary fitted kitchen. All the integral appliances you could need, and very practical too. It's been thought about. The double ovens here are at eye level, which is very useful. The extractor hob inset into the oak islands means that it doesn't get in the way of this gorgeous lighting. And what I really love is the way that this kitchen works in harmony with the architecture of the house. I mean, look at this unit. It is beautiful and it is seamless how it follows the curve of the wall. It is the perfect example of a kitchen not being an afterthought, but forming part of the very fabric of a home. Now, the perfect marriage to a versatile kitchen is, of course, versatile dining options, and that is achieved firstly through this oak breakfast bar here, very sociable, very informal. And as you've probably seen, it's also open plan to this glorious dining space. Just about peeps back into that cavernous entrance hall, but what it is a very well-defined space that is connected to the kitchen. It is connected also to the outdoor terrace there through those enormous double doors. This is more than just a hub of the home, it's the central nervous system. Now, as I've said many times before, what I think any open plan space needs for balance is a well-defined room that you can come in and hunker down as a family. And that is certainly achieved here in this living room. And as you've probably come to expect by now, it is another gorgeous room. The flooring here changes from that lovely porcelain flooring we saw to a natural wood flooring, which is very clever, just softens it ever so slightly. But we by no means lose any feel of drama. Look at these enormous double sliding doors. They are a work of art in themselves and invite the outside in an unrivaled manner. Now, this, coupled with that kitchen diner we saw, makes for incredible accommodation that you can enjoy all year round. But we are by no means done on the ground floor here, because there is plenty more to see in the form of a study just off the hallway there. And just beyond that study, we will find the ever useful downstairs bedroom. Now, this is a double bedroom, and there is everything you would want to see from a luxurious bedroom. And of course, there is an ensuite, which is the height of luxury. And we're still not done. To finish off the downstairs accommodation, there is a guest cloakroom and an ever useful utility room. And again, it's got its own access to outside, which makes it a perfect room for a boot room too. Now, as you've probably guessed, the downstairs is by no means the end of the surprises here at Eden House. We are certainly in for a treat upstairs. Let's head to the master. But before we get there, just a quick word on this landing, because it is worth honing in on. It is so much more than just a landing. It is a work of art. Stood up here, you've got the best of that glazed gable to the front aspect, glorious views, but more than that, if you look internally, this whole space is enhanced by the downstairs area we just were, and vice versa. When you're down in that dining area, everywhere you look is framed beautifully by this galleried landing. Right, let's head to this master bedroom now, and as you were probably hoping for, we have got a vaulted ceiling. We have got enormous windows thanks to that glazed gable at the end there, and that of course makes this room very light, very generous. And there is more than just what you see to this master bedroom, because behind this door there is a dedicated dressing area with plenty of fitted storage, and of course there is a master ensuite, which is one of the most decadent I've seen for some time. Another vaulted ceiling packed to the rafters with high-end fittings. Further accommodation to this first floor includes two more double bedrooms, both ensuite, both with built-in storage. Very luxurious indeed. Let's talk about the outside of this property now. As you've already seen, to the front there is a very generous driveway, a detached garage there, which is always useful, but as you might not know yet, Eden House sits in a wraparound plot and there is loads to explore. To the side of the house here, we find ourselves on the first of two sun terraces. You'll see those double doors there, and if you've got your bearings, they lead back into the kitchen behind this wall. let's keep going. And as we reach the rear of the property, we find the second sun terrace. More double doors back to the kitchen, you'll remember, which means you can harness that sunshine all day long. And finally, we find ourselves here in the rear garden where we can see an immaculately manicured lawn surrounded by beds with mature trees. And of course, you'll remember that it remains exceptionally well connected to the property via those vast sliding double doors back to the sitting room. Well, there we go. We've barely scratched the surface of Eden House here. This is one of those properties you've just got to come and see to believe. So if you wanted to arrange a viewing, then please do give the Sowerby's Burnham Market office a call on the number you see on your screen now.